having written a simple 8-bar melody here. If you remember, what I did to create some sense of consistency throughout the composition was I did a copy and paste of the simple 8-bar chord sequence and copied and pasted it here. So just to make this clear, I'm just going to press enter there so that we've got 4 bars and 4 bars. And it would be perfectly acceptable to copy and paste that first melody and put that where those second 8 bars begins. And now we should really double check and quality assure that sounds good. And it does sound good, it's not offensive in the slightest, but really what we should be looking to do is to create some kind of variation, something that is a little bit different, something that differentiates it. And that can be a simple case of keeping the melody the same but changing the rhythm. So we could dot that there and make that a D, so that instead of it being 2 crotchets we've got a little bit more momentum. And again we can add a little bit of variation there, and all the time we could, for example, we could stick an A here. So if we made that a quaver and made that an A, or put down an octave, and do the same there, quaver, down an octave, quaver, down an octave. That was something that we want to keep because that is good rhythmic momentum there. Here's something that we could change quite easily because it's just a minim. So we can make that a quaver. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie that over and again here. Again, tying that over so that we've got a little bit more rhythmic syncopation, and then it'd be perfectly acceptable to create something a little bit like that. So if we listen to that now with the variation, and that's a nice simple way of developing your melody further. I think I prefer it if that was a note higher and that was a note higher. And you should be able to do this yourself. Is when you're listening back, say, actually I don't really like that. I'm going to change that. I'm going to change this. And I didn't particularly care much for that, so I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that. That. So let's have a quick listen to what that sounds like. Okay, and the final thing I'm going to change is this note here to a C, so that we've actually got a sense of sequencing. Which will work really nicely. Okay, so when we listen to our entire melody in in its completed state of 16 bars, you should hear the first 8 bars being a simplified melody, and then the second 8 bars being a more complex melody based upon the original. And now the more complex. And that's how you can develop your melody further. I hope you found that useful. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching.